Hello, mechanics. Hello, happy Friday. Oh man, why is my voice all weird? Hold on. Hold on. I got that weird voice. I got that weird voice. I don't. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, hold on. Sorry. You don't think about clearing yourself out before stream, and then you start talking, and then it all goes to shit. All right. So I realized that like I don't have enough light in this room. And I have this ring light that I never use. And I'm like, oh great, I can finally use this stupid ring light, but I have like nowhere I have like nowhere to clamp it to, and my webcam is like in the way, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to use it, unfortunately. That would help though. Is the gold your normal? Yeah, the gold is what I prefer. It actually looks good on me. As far as like normal, I probably wore nail polish about like no, 6 times at this point in the last few years. Um, I don't do it very often. Sometimes I do it for cosplay. Sometimes I just do it for just to feel cute, cute. So I originally got into it during COVID, during lockdown. I was like just kind of going out of my mind. I was like, I want to feel cute. So I bought some nail polish. So I bought a bunch of like metallic nail polish colors. And I've tried blue, I've tried gold. I think I've tried another color, but I really like the gold. So we're going to rock the gold out today. And when I first started doing it, I didn't use like any clear coats or top or, base coats or anything. And I found that like immediately after painting my nails, by like the next day, I'd like have most of it chipped off. So I was like, oh, this kind of sucks. What should I do? And I discovered base coat, and base coat I found gets it to where I want it, where it stays put for a few days. And I don't mind a little bit of chipping. I'm not looking for it to last long term because I do tend to get tired of it after a few days and take it off. Um, but yeah, I found that like using a base coat really helps. So I went out this morning and got some base coat, SE Strong Start. So we're gonna start with that. And like my webcam's shaking. I'm really bad at doing this stuff. Why is this? It's because it's my desk. Or sorry, it's my chair wheel running into the stool that I have the webcam strapped to. Sorry about the shaking. So don't judge me too hard because like I almost never do this and I'm really bad at it. So this is just like a hangout chatting stream. Um, so I'm gonna paint my nails, and I've got I've got the ham radio manual that I'm still reading through. So we're gonna get that done today, and it's really gorgeous outside. And I'm trying to think of a way to move my setup outside, so maybe we can do some outdoor IRL streaming. Maybe we'll listen to some ham radio, some SDR out there. We'll see. So hold on one sec. Of course, as soon as I start streaming, my throat starts acting up. Also, my microphone is like in the way of me trying to get to my nails. So hold on one sec. Bear with me. If I do this again, I promise it'll be a little more it will be a little less fucked. But yeah, thank you for joining me today. Thanks for hanging out. We just got some nice nature noises in the background. Um, Once again, microphone in my way. Can I put my arm over my microphone? That might help actually. Yeah, let's do that. Anyway, don't judge me too hard. Got lots of paper towels, cotton rounds. I got nail polish remover from like 2021, and then the gold metallic color. So yeah, let's get started. Oh, I'm like shaking. This is bad. I'll make sure I get a nice coat on there. So yeah, I'm really excited to go to the Hololive concert this weekend. Oh, it's so far away. It's hard for me to see. I wish I had an overhead light. No, I'm shaking. Oh, this smells amazing. This smells amazing. That strong nail polish scent. Yeah, I'm really excited to go to the Hololive concert this weekend. Meeting up with some friends. Meeting up with Lala Montia, fellow VTuber, before the show. So that should be fun. And I know there's a couple of folks I know this weekend at Anime NYC, but I won't be going to that. To be honest, I didn't even know it was on the same weekend until, like, this week. But that's pretty cool, because there's probably a lot of people going to both Anime NYC and the Breaking Dimensions concert. Never been to, like, a quote-unquote, like, idol concert before. And you could argue that Hololive talents are maybe not, like, full-on idols. But the show carries, like, the same sort of traditions where you have the light sticks and fan chants and all that fun stuff. All right, I'm gonna wait for this to harden up a little bit before I start mucking about with my other hand, because I just did my dominant hand, and the left hand is my non-dominant hand. I'm gonna kind of mess it up if I'm not careful, because I'll just start, like, mushing my fingers into my skin and just fuck it all up. But yeah, really looking forward to the concert. I bought a light stick. Oh, I can show it off because I'm on camera right now. Let me go get it. So I got this one. What is this one called again? It's called, like, the Omni something. Let me go to my Amazon orders. It's called the Luminace 2 Omega, and it's the sparkling version. So this is, like, I think this is the most recommended one for the budget. The budget pen lights, and it's really good. I really like it. So I've got it programmed for all the girls already. And what I really like about this is you can scroll through the colors and then choose the color you want without having to scroll through all the colors. So you get the exact color you need. So that's, like, it's hard to see because it's very bright on the webcam, but that one's like a purple. This is like a deep green. This is a very blue. This is like a yellow or a light green. So that's like Owen colored. This one's like Owen colored, though it looks kind of white on the webcam. This is red. Back to white. Pink. Deeper pink. There's, like, so many different shades of pink. I think it's like 3 or 4 shades of pink. Here's an orange. Yeah. So I've got them all programmed. I'll just have to double check and make sure I chose all the right ones. Because this stick this pen light has, like, 24 selectable colors. So you need to make sure you get the right ones programmed in. Because otherwise you're stuck, like, scrolling through so many different colors. How are we doing here? I'm also going to change out the batteries, get fresh batteries before I leave for the city. Because I have been playing with it a bit, and I don't want to run out of battery in the middle of the concert. Even though I'm meeting up with friends before the show, I didn't get tickets with them, so I'm not sitting with them. So I'm kind of going by myself. kind of sitting with randos, but that's fine. I've never been to like a concert by myself before. I always went with friends. But I know that like, you know, we're all fans. I'm sure I'll be able to strike up a conversation with the folks I'm next to in the venue. I don't have any problem with that. I'll tell them I'm a secret VTuber. I'm a secret VTuber. All right, Mike, you're getting in the way. All right, let's try doing the other hand now. This is so hard with my non-dominant hand. It's pretty good. I know that you want to be able to, you want to do as few strokes as possible so that you don't get like weird layering. So I think I'm doing pretty good. It's hard to tell with the clear coat because I can't tell if I'm like getting it on my skin or not. But I think I'm doing okay. Just want to make sure I cover the whole nail. Oh, I'm just like bumping everything. Bumping the camera. Bumping the mic. I think the trick is just don't get impatient. One thing that always amazes me is like cosmetics are so fucking expensive. Like the metallic polish I got was very cheap back in the day, and it's not like any kind of name brand. It's just clean color, and it was like really cheap. Part of it, like a variety pack of like half a dozen different metallic colors. But this clear coat, I wanted to get like a name brand, and this SE was recommended. But this was like $12. This is like $12. And I get it. You know, you're paying for quality. And it should last a while. It's like I only paint my nails like a couple times a year, so. Okay. Let's let the base coat dry. And then we're going to do 2 layers of the polish. I kind of want to do some reading while we wait for the base coat, and let me put up a timer. We'll set like a 4-minute timer. That sounds pretty good. You're way more serious about this than me. I get the $3 quick dry shit at Walmart. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll be honest. Like this bottle was like part of the variety pack. This was probably like a $2 or $3 bottle of nail polish. But I learned that the coat, the clear coat, base coat, is really worth it because it adheres to your nail better. So it's like it's less quick to chip. So I think it's worth it to do a base coat. There's top coats too. I don't really paint my nails anymore because my fiance doesn't like the smell. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it is a very strong chemical smell. So I definitely see why some folks don't like it. I also kind of feel it's kind of fun for me to paint my nails and like go out in public and see what how hard I control how hard I control like certain kinds of people who may think boys painting their nails is not acceptable. And it's kind of fun to fuck with people like that. to be perfectly honest. Sorry, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was looking for a timer. Got a Google timer here. What? Four-minute timer. All right, let's get the study guide out. And let's do it without, like, touching my nails against anything. Ah! It's so difficult grabbing things without touching your nails. It's so difficult. All right, so this is a chapter on safety. Safety is important enough that you'll encounter questions about it on your exam. So we're going to start with electrical safety. There's nothing particularly risky about working with electricity, even though you can't see it. I love how shiny they are now. I'm like seeing the reflections of the lights in my room off the nails. It's so pretty. Turning the page without touching my nails. There we go. And then once we're done with this chapter, I'll be able to start taking practice exams. Let's go. I've never been excited for taking an exam before, so this is like new territory for me. Patchwork, what kind of colors did you wear before you stopped painting your nails? Do you have a preferred color? Ah! Oh my god, that timer is so loud. Oh my god, that's jump scared me. I set the Google timer and it was like, I'm like, no, freak me out. Okay, we've waited long enough, I think. So now we're going to put the first coat on. All right, we want to make sure this... I was shaking this up earlier because it had separated. but we want to make sure that it's really shaken up. Really shaken up. Okay, this is the part that's hard. This is the hard part, and I'm gonna fuck this up so bad. Oh, it's so pretty. I had excess though. I had like too much. I need to scrape that off the side more. Oh, it's making. Oh, I'm making a mess. And then there's like not enough here. Okay. All right. So we're gonna put the top back on. Grab my little. And then just like wipe off the cuticle. There we go. And then also here. And then we'll just pick the bits off once they dry off the skin. Again, I don't do this very often, so I'm like really bad at it. All right, let's keep going. Can't dwell on the mistakes of the past. I'm like touching my finger. All right, we're just gonna keep rolling. Just keep rolling with it. I think I'm fucking up so much because I'm like nervous. Oh fuck. This looks like shit. There, I kind of evened it out. Shoot. This one's hard to get to. This one is difficult. And like, how do you get down in there? That's why I'm just gonna have to rely on the second coat. All right, there we go. First coat down. Let's let that sit for a couple minutes. A lot on the skin here. Shoot. Of course, I rubbed the cotton round into my sticky, my sticky clear coat. Oh, fuck. I'm not even gonna bother picking up my manual. Oh yeah, I've got a new short coming out. It'll be up on my TikTok and my YouTube. It's about commission scammers. And I worked hard on it, so I hope people see it. I hope people see it. Because I've been getting a lot of follows from bots and commission scam accounts. And I think I just got followed by another one. Unfortunately. But the whole short is about like how to spot a scam account. And I give like examples of kind of like what to look for so that you don't get scammed. And if you're looking to purge your purge your Twitter of scammers and bots, I'm gonna try and make it informative and easy for you to do so. After a while, I mean, it's just like not even worth fighting it anymore. But I'm still in a state at which I'm like, fuck you, go away. I want to see how many followers I actually have, you know? All right. How far are we? 2 minutes left? We'll run down the timer and then we'll paint the other hand. Yay. The gold is looking good. Thank you. Thank you. It's a bit spotty. You can't see it in the camera, but I definitely didn't get it everywhere, but that's why we're doing 2 coats. That's why we're doing 2 coats to cover up my sins. I definitely think doing the base coat is worth it. I'm glad I put the base coat on. Always 2 coats, yeah. The thing is, I just wave my hands around so much. It's like no matter what, I'm gonna like start chipping within a day. But even if it only lasts like through the weekend, that's more than enough for me. Just want to have a little fun. I'm still trying to think of like what I want to wear to the concert because I have quite a few Hollow shirts. I don't know. I don't mean like of quite a few, but I have a few. I have a few. I'm thinking I'm gonna wear my KFP shirt to support Kiara because I think Kiara needs a lot of support right now. And I also have my black Omocat windbreaker with the Myth Girls on the back, which is like my favorite jacket. It is going to be warm though. It's going to be in the 80s in the city this weekend, so might be a little warm. But I do like that jacket a lot. It's very nice. And it's got extra pockets. It's got extra pockets so it can hold stuff that I don't necessarily want to carry. Okay. All right, let's do the other hand now. Let me get the mic out of the way so that I don't mess this up. Got kind of globby there. I had it so good, and then I started to I started to like correct it, and it's like, nope, too late, too late, too late. I need to do it more often. That's the problem. I need to do it more often. Otherwise, I'm just like too inexperienced. Okay, let's try and get some of this off the cuticle. Oh man. Nah, I'm just gonna end up picking that off. It's just not gonna work. It's not a good angle. All right, let's set the timer again. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and then we'll put on a second coat. You only notice the crimes up close, so from far away, it's not so bad. This is just terrible though in the middle. Freya, hello. How are you? Welcome, welcome. They're so pretty. I always have a lot of fun when I paint my nails a color like this. Hello, we'll just lurk. Yeah, no problem. You can lurk. No worries. No, just doing a little bit of nail painting, then we'll do a little bit of studying. And then I really want to go outside because it's very, very nice out. So I'm trying to figure out how I can get my setup outside. Such a pretty color. Thank you. Yeah, I really like metallic colors. I think metallic colors look really good on boys. Hello. Hello, Skeep. But yeah, I'm thinking about taking the setup outside and maybe doing some doing something with my SDR, with my radio. So I might put OBS on my laptop and see if it'll run. The Surface Pro is a good laptop, but I don't know if it's going to be able to keep up with the SDR and OBS at the same time. And a webcam, possibly. So we'll try it. We'll try it. But I like to do a little bit of just, like, nature, backyard streaming. And radio listening. So we'll give it a shot. We're going to have a bit of downtime between this stream and that stream, though, so I can get set up. I got a lot going on today. I had to go do some stuff at the bank. I went to the drugstore. I just did some work around the house, doing my laundry, just normal chore type stuff. Thinking about packing for tomorrow because I'm going to be staying overnight in the city, so I got to pack clothes and toiletries and all that stuff. But I've been doing it so much this year, it's kind of like routine at this point. But I wake up very early to catch a train. I don't like to drive to the city. It's just too crazy. Prefer to take mass transit. And it's so easy, too. It's like you take the train in and bam, you're in Manhattan. And then you can just get everywhere from there, subway or wherever you're going. And luckily I have family. I have family that live in the city. So I get to save some money by staying with them. Driving and parking in the city is an ordeal. It really is. It really is. I could probably do it, but it would stress me out way, way, way too much. And the parking costs are outrageous, right? It's so expensive to park in a city. I think the last time I went to Boston for PAX East, it was like $125 to park the car for the weekend. So it was like 3 days. 4 days. Nearly 4 days. Meanwhile, I can just, you're at PAX? Yeah, I've gone to every PAX East since the first one in 2010. Cute. Yeah. I'm probably not going to go next year. I think I'm done. I think I've had my fill. And I want to do, like, other things. So was I. We all missed each other. Aw. Yeah. Yeah, I've been going to PAX East for a long time. And that's why I think I've finally had my fill. And, like, with COVID and everything in the games industry kind of, like, not doing as well as it was, a lot of the companies, like publishers and studios, are not spending as much money on exhibitions. So I could kind of feel it was, like, it didn't upset me much, but, like, it was kind of declining a little bit. The Expo floor was a little quieter than in past years. And I'll say, like, for the most part, I go to conventions mostly for, like, the panels, like the panel track and, like, listening to, like, industry professionals and stuff. And I think the panels have kind of gone a little bit downhill as well. And I'm not, like, dooming about it. I still think it's a really fun show to go to. It's still a really fun show to go to, but yeah, it was definitely better in the past. There's a lot more variety too. Like, I miss the arcade room. So they had this, there's an arcade museum up in New Hampshire that would bring down, like, a whole bunch of machines, and they'd set up an arcade room in there so you could play, like, arcade games for free, like classic arcade games. Like, they even had, like, the old Laserdisc games, like, the ones that were animated by, like, Don Bluth and his studio. Dragon's Quest? Dragon something, and other games like that. So you got a chance to play, like, really old, awesome arcade games. I miss that stuff. But I think for me, it had a good run. I'm a big fan. I'm a big, like, D&D fan too, so I would go for like the Acquisitions Inc. show. Some of the concerts were fun. Less indie games on the floor this year, which was a bummer. Definitely, definitely. Every year I'd find like a really good handful of indie games that I would like kind of look forward to, and I'd like wish list on Steam. And this past year there was only like one or two that really stood out to me. So yeah, it was just a little sad. It was a little sad, and I was like, yeah, I don't really want to spend the money anymore to go to Boston for like a full weekend. I've done it enough times now. I'm ready to do other things. I'm ready to move on. Um, so that's why I'm going to Off-Kai. That's why I'm going to Off-Kai next year. I'm saving up for Off-Kai. I've never been to the West Coast, so I'm really excited to go to San Francisco for like a week long vacation. So I'm gonna like explore SF for like a few days, and then do Off-Kai, and then fly back after Off-Kai's over. So that's gonna be my little convention fun for next year. And I know I have a few friends going there too, and I definitely want to meet up with folks. We'll see where we're at. If there's enough people that I know going, or like, you know, are friends of the channel, we might do a little meetup of some kind. We'll see. We'll see. I definitely have like friends going that like I want to like take out to dinner and stuff. It seems like a lot of fun. And it's really exploded too. Like they sold out of tickets I think 3 weeks beforehand this past year. So I'm really going to have to be keeping an eye out for when tickets go on sale for next year, and get those as soon as I can. That was the thing too about PAX, is that it was such a hot show. You had to get those tickets within like 10 seconds of the link going live. So like I would set up all kinds of reminders like in my email, on my phone. They had a Twitter for the badges that they'd specifically post when the badges go live, so I had notifications set up for that. And yeah, if you wanted like a 3-day badge or a 4-day badge, like they would sell out within like a minute. So you had to like really plan for it. All right, I'm gonna paint now. All right, I think the pinky nail is just going to be a smudgy mess, but that's okay. That's okay. The second coat went on really well, so I'm going to give it 5 minutes, and then we'll do the final coat on the right hand. Yeah, I think what I was saying about the tickets was, like, they would sell out instantly in past years, and then, like, the last 2 years after COVID, it's taken a lot longer for tickets to sell out, so I think it's pretty obvious that the show's just not as hype as it used to be, and yeah, is what it is. I don't feel that bad about it. But yeah, off Kai next year. I feel like I really burned out on anime cons a long, long time ago. So I went to Otakon. I went to Otakon in like '06 to '09. And it was really fun at first, but after a while, I kind of like, I felt like I was growing out of it. Mostly because like there wasn't a lot to do unless you were like cosplaying, uh, or buying a lot of stuff. Like it used to be that anime cons were like the only place you could buy like anime merch, right? Like it was very hard to find things online. Really, all we had was oh, what's that website? There's like that one website that had a lot of Japanese stuff. And it was just like one dude, and he had like a bunch of friends in Japan, and they'd like buy things, and he'd put them on his website, and everyone would buy it. I can't remember the name. I think it's still around, but anyway. And Artist Alley, yeah, Artist Alley is the big draw for anime cons for me, honestly. But I can't just sit in Anime Castle. No, it wasn't Anime Castle. It was something. It was like, oh, J List. J List. That's what I'm thinking of. It was J List. Hi. Eating quickly, back to work. Yeah. Yeah, J List was like the big anime merch site or Japanese merch site. They're still very around. Yeah, I thought so. But then, like, after a while, it's like, well, now you can just buy stuff directly from Japan, right? Or you can find enough stuff that it's like you don't really have to go to an anime con. You can just order figures online. But yeah, I mean, Artist Alley, 100%. That's like, for me, that's what anime cons are all about. It's like meeting artists, buying their prints, like fanboying over your favorite artists, right? And as someone who's worked a table at Artist Alleys at like Comic Cons and anime conventions, it's like really fulfilling to have people like come to your table, talk to you about your art, and like, you know, sell sell them your stuff, and them being really happy about it, and just like talking with fans and cosplayers and stuff. I think I definitely have like a better attitude about it now. I think I would like to go to another anime con sometime, but I'd want to go with friends. Like for me, a convention is like a place where you're meeting up with like friends. So if I don't have any friends to go with, like I probably won't go. Work is a disaster day, but I'm pushing through. Yeah, it's Friday. It's Friday. Just get through Friday, and then you're done for the weekend. My vacation's running out. I'm almost at the end of it. Well, I got a few more days. But I'm really glad I was able to take work off for this week. I need a break. And then I got Saturday and Sunday in the city. And then I'm taking off Monday too, because I found that like if I'm going to the city for a trip, I get really tired. And I'll be miserable on Monday if I don't take the time off. So I'm just gonna like sleep in on Monday and not work. Thankfully, I have the vacation time for it, and I know others are not so lucky. Oh my god, I got so much on the cuticle here I gotta peel off. It's just a mess. It's a horror show. Not really sure what I do at an anime con other than meet friends and go to Artist Alley. That's why I'm kind of like, I know in the past I've always been like, gotta go all 3 days or all 2 days, depending on like how long the show is. But it's like in some shows, after like one day, it's kind of like, all right, I did everything. I can just like go home now. Unless there's like really good panels every day. And that was kind of the appeal of PAX to me. It's like every day had like different cool panels to go to. All right, looks like my timer is almost up. Sweet. All right, let's do the right hand. I'll move my mic away. This is so embarrassing. I'm so bad at this. Also, I'm like touching my one finger with my other finger, and I'm starting to like, oh no, fuck it up. Oh no, on the other finger. No. No. It's so hard to be conscious of both hands. Mechanics, I need you to paint my nails for me. This is too difficult. It's so embarrassing. Miss Merck, my senior mechanic, has volunteered to paint my nails for me. All right, the pinky on the left hand is a disaster, but we're just gonna roll with it. All right, we've done it. We've done it. We painted the nails. Now I just need to sit here and let them dry. I'm gonna put a 10-minute timer on because I really don't want to mess this up. And then I'll spend the next like hour off stream just like picking at the skin to get the side bits off, which look awful. No, I definitely want to do a little more studying, so I can get through chapter 9. Looks good from here. Thank you. I appreciate the support. I know it looks fine from a distance. That's all that matters. No one's inspecting my nails. Until I meet up with Lala tomorrow, and Lala like grabs my hand and stares at the nails. No, I don't think she'll do that. All right, let's move these out of the way very carefully. And we'll do a little bit of study while we wait for them to dry. I need to take care of some other self-care tasks. Like, I really need to shave my legs. They're kind of a disaster right now. I desire nice, smooth legs. I love these tips on avoiding electrical hazards. Like, if you get shocked, your your muscles may like jerk, and then like your arm will like go into more electrical equipment. So it's a good idea to keep your hand in your pocket, your other hand in your pocket, so that your arm doesn't flail around. If in case you get shocked, I mean. Unless you're a person who just like flails their arms around randomly like I do. Then you might want to keep your hands in your pockets. Never bypass a safety interlock during testing unless specifically instructed to do so, yeah. This is a lot of like what my father did for his work, which was like safety, factory safety, like industrial plant safety, doing like training courses on this kinds of stuff. He would show me some pretty pretty nasty pictures of like what happens if you like don't take off jewelry when using machinery. And of course, it was like he wasn't like trying to shock me with it. I mean, he kind of was, but I was like, it was consensual. I was like, oh yeah, show me, show me, show me what happens. Ow, that looks painful. Oof. Do not wear wedding rings when you're operating heavy machinery, where you can get caught. It ain't fun. This is really important. I've known this for a long time. Capacitors in a power supply can store charge after a charging circuit is turned off. So like people that would get like old CRT monitors, they have like really big capacitors in them, and even if that monitor hasn't been used for like years, the capacitors in there have the potential to still hold that electrical charge. So you need to be very careful in like old electronics like that, that you don't accidentally like discharge the capacitor and get a really bad shock from it. Yeah, make sure capacitors are discharged by testing them with a meter, or use a grounding stick to shunt their charge to ground. Taking a ad break. These nature sounds are so relaxing. Gotta stop shrimping. Hmm. I'm really happy with the color. Voltages as low as 30 volts can cause enough current flow to be dangerous. trying to get me to take CPR training. I've never done that. I know a lot of people do get certified. I don't know, maybe that's something I should look into now that I'm feeling motivated to learn stuff on my own time. God, they have so many books. This one's just on grounding and bonding. I feel like they could combine most of their books that they advertise into, like, a couple of big ones. But it's probably more profitable to sell them individually. All right, we did 10 minutes. I'm still not convinced the nail polish is fully set. It's probably going to take quite a while more. But we'll do a little bit more studying before I decide to take everything outside and get set up. Nail polish is the slowest paint to ever dry. Yeah. I might just reset this timer, set another 10 minutes just to give myself something to focus on so I don't get antsy. This is important, the lightning protection. This is stuff I need to know because I actually do want to mount an antenna on my house at some point. So I'll need to get it wired up correctly with a lightning arrestor and proper grounding. It's all stuff I kind of know already. Just safety. Lightning safety, electrical safety. This whole section is talking about like RF feedback, which is radio frequency. Currents. And how to kind of mitigate that in your house or station. They're talking here about RF burns, which is interesting because I was watching a video from one of the Morse code operators I've been following recently, and he got RF burn from his Morse code paddles because the voltage was so high. So it kind of like burned his fingers a little bit, like not seriously, but like gave him a little bit of pain. So he needed to like reconfigure it. He needed to use a different set of paddles with the radio he was using because he was pushing a lot more wattage than he normally is. Really interesting. Like you're pushing so much electricity through a radio that it's causing the equipment around it to like like hurt you potentially. Yeah, it's crazy. So they're talking about how to like bond all your equipment together through like a common metal bar. This is an interesting concept. But well, they call it a bus, a ground bus. So like you set up like a strip of copper and then you like ground all your equipment to it and then have a strap going to a single point to ground it all. And that keeps all the equipment at like a common voltage to diminish the RF feedback. This is it's a weird concept. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. I guess that's why they published their own book on it, which is Grounding and Bonding for the radio amateur. I'm going to have to, like, study this more. I might go watch a YouTube video on it. So in this diagram... Oh, shit. I just nicked my paint, my nail polish on the book. See, it's like you can't do anything. You can't do anything. All right, we're going to do a very, very quick repair job. Just a little tap. Just a little tap. God, I can't even, like, pick up the book without fucking this up. You know? Oh my God, why is there a hair there? Please. Please. All right. All right, we filled it in. We filled it in. Didn't happen. Never happened. Not a problem. Anyway, this diagram. An effective station RF ground bus keeps all equipment bonded together electrically with short, low impedance connections. The bus is made of materials such as copper, pipe, flashing, or even heavy copper wire. It's then connected to a nearby ground rod with strap or wire. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. I just, like, do I need to do it? I guess it depends on my setup. So when we get there, we get there. When I have that problem, I'll deal with it then. Sometimes I catch myself, like, my thoughts drifting as I'm reading. I don't know if this happens to anyone else, but, like, you're reading a sentence and, like, your brain is your eyes are reading it, but your brain is thinking something else, and you're just like, I have no idea what I just read, and now I need to go back and reread it because my thoughts started drifting. I hate that. It's a ADHD symptom, I'm sure. I forget things near immediate and have to reread. Yeah. I mean, for me, it's like, it's not even forgetting it. It's like, I just didn't comprehend it. Like, I was just like, it's just words. Like, I'm just reading words and it's not formulating anything in my brain. It's bad. Ferrite, the RFI buster. You have those moments too, yeah. Big Ham! Oh my goodness. Big Ham, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, Ham. Oh shoot, I forgot your followers' names. It's not Ham Nation. It's big fans. That's it. Big fans. I was calling myself. I'm like, I'm a big fan. I was telling myself I'm a big fan. Hello, big fans. Hello, I am Owen Aeon, your sparkly racing cat. I am on vacation this week, so I'm doing a lot of.
No, my shoes.
Thank you so much, Tippa. Hello, Tippa. I love your working streams, your chill working streams, and honestly, that's what kind of gave me the idea for this week. I'm on vacation from the work from home racetrack, and I'm doing a lot of studying for my ham radio license. So every morning this week, or almost every morning, I've been running a stream for 2 to 3 hours where we just hang out and chill and listen to nature noises and chill music, and while I'm studying for my ham radio exam. So I'm going through the manual here, talking about interesting facts with my mechanics, and yeah, just having chill, quiet streams for the week. Gamer, I'm going to see you at Breaking Dimensions. I'm going Saturday. I'm not going Sunday. I'm sorry.
Oh no, my shoes!
Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much, Fran. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna be there Saturday. I am gonna be in the city on Sunday, but I'm going back like in the later afternoon on Sunday. Saturday, I'm gonna be meeting up with another VTuber, another Randonite VTuber, Lala Amantia. We're gonna go out for drinks before the show, so that should be fun. And I'm going to. Oh, did we meet a goal? Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, Big Ham. I hope you had a big fun stream. I watched a little bit of your live 2D seminar with Omina, and that was really good. I haven't finished it yet. I'm still working on the VOD. I'm about 30 minutes in, but then I had other stuff going on. But I'm gonna get back to it. You two have good energy together. I do like the Big Ham Omina dynamic. Yeah, you yap a lot. Yeah, but it's good yapping. It's good yapping. Yeah, Omina's been poking me. She's like, "Oh, we need to play Diddy Kong Racing," and I'm like, I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure out how we can do N64 emulation over the internet. But yeah, I hope you had a fun stream. Got a lot going on this weekend. I wonder if there's any other folks in my circle going to the concert this weekend. I've kind of had an open invite for like, hey, if you want to like say hi, I shall be there. But I was just glad I got tickets. I did that like in the middle of a stream. Like, I think the tickets dropped in the middle of me playing like Death Stranding, so I'm like, hold up, guys. I'm gonna put the stream on hold for 15 minutes while I grab tickets. And I almost got like second row to the stage. I saw the seats were open and I was like, boom, and then it was like, nope, sold out. I was like, fuck. So I'm like off to the like middle left. I don't know. I'm at the show. That's all that matters. I'm at the show. I have my pen light. I've programmed my pen light. I need to practice my cheers and the fan chant. I saw that Advent put up a fan chant guide this morning or yesterday, and I watched it like once, and I'm like, oh no, this is so much for me to remember. I've only listened to the song like once or twice. I don't know if I'm gonna learn it in time, but I got the pen light. Let me grab it. It's not the official pen light. It's the Lumiace 2 I got off Amazon. So I got everybody's colors programmed in. So I'm eager to test this out for a live event. And it's going to be so much fun. I'm really happy I finally get to see like Myth live. at a live event. And I knew I didn't want to miss this, even though it's like, it's a lot of money and time spent and all that, but I didn't want to miss this because, like, who knows if it's the last time we see all the girls together, right? If they never do another concert on the East Coast, or, you know, some graduate or go their separate ways or whatever, I wanna be there at least for at least one performance where they're all together. Myth anyway, because Myth are my they are the most important to me. Yeah. So yeah, looking forward to it. All right, so this section is boring. I want to get through all this safety stuff. It's all about like RF interference, overload, what is ferrite, harmonics, emissions, leakage. Man, ham radio is so dirty. If you haven't been following me on Twitter, there's been some really choice words that have popped up in the manual here. We've had dummy loads, splatter, squirting the bird, and then we got leakage. It's just too horny. It's just too horny, man. RF exposure, power density. Oh, this is getting really technical. Duty cycles. Hoo boy. Well, we're almost at the end, so we'll power through it. I think my nails are done drying now. I'm very happy with them. I'm gonna have to pick at the extra bits that got on the cuticles. But I'm gonna go get set up outside. So I'm gonna end the stream here. And I'll probably be back within 45 minutes to an hour. And we'll do a little bit of outdoor IRL. Because it's so nice outside today. And we're gonna do a little bit of radio browsing. I'm gonna set up my antenna with my laptop, and we're going to listen to some local radio broadcasts, maybe some like airliners passing overhead or shortwave. Maybe we'll even find a number station. Maybe we'll hear a number station. Who knows? All right. I'm going to leave you here. I will be back soon. Let's see who we can raid into. I tried to raid Aros last night, and I didn't realize Aros has 2 R's in his name. So I raided into someone called Aros with 1 R, and he hasn't streamed. He hasn't streamed on Twitch in over 10 years. So we just, like, raided into a dead channel. It was stupid. It was so bad. Who's online right now? We got Frisky Frankie. Girl DM's on. Outermost Ghost. Spacey Bat. Let's raid into Frankie. I want to support my racing tuber friends. So go check out Frisky Frankie. He is a femboy race queen VTuber. And I think he's doing some endurance stuff right now. So go check him out. All right, mechanics, I will see you soon. Enjoy your afternoon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, wait, that's get. That's /get, not /raid. God, I can't think. All right. Holy shit. Just raid. Go. Bye.